everyone, so I'm here today to do an update for my project pan Roulette for 2017. This is a project that I'm running all this year and trying to use up as many products as I possibly can. If you want any more information, I will link the introduction and the first and second update in the eye at the top and in the description bar below. So let's just jump straight into it. I will give the very first little warning that a lot of these products didn't get the use that I wanted in the past month, because in the middle of last month I had a bit of an anomaly with my skin. I typically don't break out, I don't get a lot of acne or any sort of irritation on my skin that often, but I did start to break out really badly, like right underneath my glasses, up my cheeks, kind of like my highlight area, and I had no idea what was causing it. So I basically stopped using all the products that I had been using up until then, and that meant not using a lot of these products, obviously, because I had to swap them out for other things. It has since cleared up. I'm not quite sure yet what has caused it. I have a sneaking suspicion, so we'll just kind of experiment with that and see how it goes later this year. So first I'll run through the products that I made progress on or didn't finish, basically. So the first is a product in my favorite color. For that I chose the NARS blush in the shade Lustre. Like I said, I didn't get a lot of use out of this month because I had to stop using it, but I do really love this blush and I'm very much hoping this is not what's breaking me out. I haven't been using it a whole lot recently anyway because I've been focusing on the other blush in this project, but hopefully I will return to this a little bit later this year. Speaking of another blush, this is my blush pick. This is the Bourjois blush in the shade Love Struck Rose. It is a little domed pink blush. I have been using it, but the problem is this seems to get hard pan really easily for me. That's kind of a thing I've heard about Bourjois face powder products, is that they do develop hard pan really quickly. I'm wondering if it's because I use real hair brushes on my cheek products, and if that, I don't know, gathers oil or something in particular, but I've just been scraping it off, trying to keep it clean, doing my best, but it is a little bit frustrating to use, so I haven't made all that much progress in it. Then I have my expensive product. For that I chose the YSL Touche Eclat Neutraliser in the shade Violet. This is what I suspect was causing the breakout. It is a highly fragranced product. Like a lot of luxury brands, YSL fragrances its products a lot. And while I haven't been game enough to use it since my breakout, I think the problem is that prior to putting this in this project, I used it once every couple of days or once every couple of weeks. And after putting it in this project, I was using it every day. So I think that's the problem. I will probably try it one more time to see if it is breaking me out. If it is, I'll just throw it away. If it isn't, I will hopefully finishing it, but I just have a sneaking suspicion that this is the culprit. For something pink, I have the Marc Jacobs Sheer Lip Gel from the new Nudes collection in Eat Cake. I've been using it a lot more recently, and that's why it's kind of like lost the pretty Marc Jacobs on the front. It's still embossed, but it's not silver anymore, which is a bit of a downer. But anyway, this is what the lipstick looks like now. It is significantly shorter since last time. If you look on my little sheet of paper, there it is. That's the progress that I've made. In the introduction, or whenever I introduced this product, I said that I only wanted to finish up half of it, and I am slowly approaching that. I think with the next update I might be able to hit the halfway mark with it. I really like this color. It's just really nice against my skin tone. I've been combining it with the Marc Jacobs lip gloss in a Pretty Thing, and it's pretty much one of my favorite lip looks of all time. So I'm really enjoying using this, and hopefully I will hit my goal next update. For something from the brand I have the most of, I have my MAC lipstick in the shade Russian Red. This is what it looks like. It doesn't look a whole lot different, but I swear to you, there is a little bit of difference. Do you see? Just that little bit there. So like I said with the Marc Jacobs, I do only want to finish half of this, but it's definitely going to be a bit more of a challenge with this one. For some reason, I've just really fallen out of the habit of wearing bright lipsticks, or bold lipsticks more like. But I'm hoping against hope that as the weather cools down, it's like 30 degrees today, I don't know what Sydney's doing, but as the weather cools down, I will find this easier and easier to grab for. For something I've never used before, I pulled out my Ilia Tinted Lip Conditioner in the shade Bang Bang because I thought the red on red would be really nice. I didn't think I had that much progress on this, but turns out I definitely did. So there it is. that's the progress that I've made, and I am hoping to finish this by the end of this project. So I think it is totally doable, but this is actually way more pigmented than I probably expected it to be. So I find it a little tricky to wear it by itself because I am putting on like a sheer red lipstick, so it's just as hard as wearing MAC Russian Red, just sheerer. And for something I've already hit pan on, I have my NARS Stephen Klein blush in the shade Nico. This product is one of the products I also stopped using when I was breaking out, but I have drawn it back out, and this is the progress that I have now. I've definitely expanded the pan. I was using it with a big fluffy brush, but then I started to hit this blush while I was like swirling my brush in the Nico. That's the kind of the problem of having a blush palette, is you can kind of hit the other blushes while using it. So I started using a smaller brush, and as you can see, I'm like slowly moving across to this edge here. When I hit the edge, I will probably repress it and try and push it over to this edge as well, just so it's easier to not hit this blush, because I'm using it as an all-over setting powder, and this blush just isn't really going to work all over my face. So now on to the products that I finished since my last update. For a product that I regret purchasing, I had my Ilia Tinted Lip Conditioner Mini in the shade Blossom Lady. I was very, very close in the last update, but didn't quite make it, and now it is completely gone. I really like this color, and I would consider purchasing the full size, but I regretted purchasing the little baby mini set. It was just an absurd waste of money, in my opinion. For a product from the brand you have the least of, I was using the Nudestix Eyebrow Stylist Pencil and Gel. This is what it looks like. Now there is a tiny little nub, if you can see, but it's not really enough to do like 2 whole eyebrows, so I've just kind of left it. The gel had definitely run out well and truly by the time I got to the end of the pencil, but I just found this really, really red in my eyebrows, so I definitely won't be repurchasing it, but I did enjoy using something from Nudestix for the first time. And the last product I finished was a skincare product. This is the Mario Badescu Alpha Grapefruit Cleansing Lotion. I used this as a toner, and I did finish up this little travel mini size, which means I have 3 products that I can now draw from my little box here. So we'll just get started. The first one is something in a stick or a tube. I already think I know what I'm going to pick for that one. The next one is a high-end item, so something a bit more expensive. And the third one is, oh, 2 stuck together, so I will draw again. A product from my favorite brand. Okay, so I'm going to go and pick those 3 products out, and then I will be right back. And I'm back with my 3 new products for my project Pan Roulette. So let's just show you. For something in a stick or tube, I've been meaning to pull out this product for quite a while now. Pretty sure this was in one of my projects last year, but it is my By Terry Ombre Blackstar in the shade Misty Rock. This is a eyeshadow stick, basically, cream eyeshadow stick, and this is how much product I have left. I did try and use it up last year and wasn't successful, but I've been meaning to pull it out this year and to try and use it up again. I paid a lot of money for this, and it actually creases on my eyelids, so while it is absolutely beautiful, I can only really use it as a base under shadows, which is a bit disappointing, but I would like to try and finish this one up. For a high-end item, this is also a product I've wanted to pull out for a little while. I bought it late last year, and I haven't had a lot of chance to use it as I started panning a lot of highlighters around that time. This is the Cover FX The Perfect Light Highlighting Powder in the shade Moonlight. It looks like this. It is a really nice kind of pink champagne shade, and I just want to pull it out. I think the pan is pretty shallow, though I'm not 100% sure about that. I would just like to try and hit pan in this one. It's another highlighter in my project Pan Roulette. I really love adding highlighters to this project, and hopefully I will be successful with this one. And lastly, a product from my favorite brand. I'm not entirely sure what my favorite brand is, but I'm pretty sure if I had to pick, I would say NARS. So I actually don't have a lot of NARS products that aren't cheap products, and because I'm already planning 2 blushes, I didn't really want to add another blush. So I've chosen my NARS Radiance Primer. I purchased this earlier this year, and I've been working pretty steadily through it. I am approximately maybe like here, depending on how much air is actually in here, and I would just like to try and finish this. It's a pretty good primer. It's a really peachy, shimmery primer, which I really like on my pale skin. So hopefully I can finish this one up sooner rather than later. So there you go. Those are all the products that I have finished, that I've made progress on, and that I have added to my project pan roulette for 2017. Please let me know if you are doing a project like this and link me down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.